Hey guys, and welcome to SHAY'S Stocks. It's December 15th, nearly Christmas time. We're on day 9, video 15 now. And it's the big day today. It's very, very exciting, guys. God, my eyebrows are out of control this morning. That's fine. So yeah, big day. I discovered out of hours trading, which is really cool on app 212. Doesn't mean it means we don't have to wait until market opens. As long as somebody is willing to, sell their shares and you're willing to buy them, it can happen out of hours. So that's really useful. If there's a big spike in great news and it goes up 10%, you can buy it in the middle of the night, but that's not going to affect us. So where are we at? Lots of soul searching, lots of researching, and unfortunately Google didn't make our final list. Now the reason is simply numbers. By the time we'd when I'd spoken to everybody, we've got some sort of more risk averse investors, and we got some, people who want a bit more risk and reward. So it turns out that from the 3,000 plus we've got, 3,050, we have got 1,600 of that pulled out and put in a less risky play for our more conservative investors. Now that money's gonna go into SoFi. That's the decision made, because they would have only got about, I think it was 6 shares of Google. Now that still generate $200 to $300 over the next 12 to 24 months. But again, I'm thinking bigger than that. If it's going to be conservative, I know Google's going to generate $50 to $100 a share over the next 2 years. There's just no way it can't. It's a totally safe investment. If I had 10 grand now, I'd bang it on Google, I'd sit back and relax. But I don't. So, because of the low funds, Google was on the back burner. I'll always keep an eye on it. Have a bit of fun down the line, perhaps, if we make something. It's one of those you can't really go wrong with. And it's at a really good entry price. But, it lost simply because of our budget. So the safe play has become SoFi. Why is it safe? If you don't look at daily swings, because to be honest, I think today could be another red day. And, there's a chance if we wait, the prices of Ondas go down and SoFi go down and we get a better deal. But I'm not really interested in that deal. It could go up just as easily. If people start buying and we have a nice Santa run, you've missed your window. So it's just about, for me now, buying in at a price I'm happy with. $27 I'm happy with for SoFi. 25 would have been a dream, but 27 I'm happy with. I feel that over the next 12 to 24 months, it ain't going to go below that. There's a realistic chance it could go up to 40 in the next 6 months if the CEO wants to get his big bonus. And it is a very big bonus. So let him do his thing and try and get it there. He's incentivized financially. And if he doesn't, who cares, as long as it just stays in the green. So I'm not going to be stressing about daily swings, daily stories. It goes down by $1, it goes down by a few dollars, it goes up by a few dollars. Doesn't interest me. It's the overall picture. And SoFi are releasing like 6 products at the moment. They basically want to be a credit card, a bank account, a PayPal, instant pay device, all these different things, all in one convenient app, which sounds fantastic. And if you look at other, finance, apps, like technical finance apps, fintechs, like Robinhood, sitting at over 100 shares comfortably. I'm not saying SoFi is going to do that, but, it's on the trajectory to learn from what's come before and improve upon it. And what they're doing at the moment seems to be ticking all those boxes, and with the American government doing what it's doing financially, I think finance is the place to be. We're not even reliant on the AI bubble. Who cares if the AI bursts, and there's a crash? It shouldn't affect every market. In fact, it should help some. So we're out of AI completely, which is fantastic. We're in finance, which is where I want to be. So that's done now. We've got 78 shares of that for our 1600 quid. It's a good amount, small changes will have a big difference on our balance, and overall, that should help two of our safer investors to accrue some cash without too much risk. But the rest has gone on Ondas. The age of the drone is upon us. And, we've just had two bits of bad news straight off the gun with them, which is unfortunate. The director of one of the companies, not the director, but quite a high up guy, has just resigned. That could be seen as really bad, and that can have an impact on the price today, and that could go down today. That could just happen because it reacts to bad news. But is it bad news? Because there's rumour that he had some dodgy insider dealings in the past, and perhaps him being gone's more to do with that. Or maybe it's just he's having a walk of life and going in a different direction. Either way, who knows if it's good or bad. Another bad point with Ondas that we've come out today is they borrowed 5 million quid startup money a while ago when they started up. Now they've given out 10 times that to those guys and girls, $50 million worth of shares. So that's dilution, which doesn't look good on the surface, but now the directors own 100% of a company rather than having the ownership diluted. So it's going to have a $50 million dent on the bank account. They obviously feel this is a good move.